Well, since we had no dry weather yesterday, the promised explanation about the so-called private shelters in Romania today. These shelters mostly start off with one person who just cannot longer face the killing and abuse of dogs. And most times they start a little paddock in a garden or on a piece of land. And in this case, I want to tell you a little bit more about Nelly, whose dogs we help to get food and to get them into adoption. Nelly is a lady working on her own. She has a full-time job to survive, first of all, herself. And after work, she walks to her shelter because she just has no money to pay a car. And she has to take care of about 300 dogs in her shelter. This shelter is nothing more than a piece of ground, some fences, and created paddocks. At the moment, most of the paddocks have little wooden dog houses, but that's all. The dogs who stay there are in their paddocks 24/7, 365 days per year. Nelly just does not have time to walk them, socialize them, train them, or whatever. Her job in the little time she has is feeding them and can control if there are any sick dogs or whatever. Her weekends are spent in a shelter, and Nelly never ever has a day off or even has vacation. Her whole life is dedicated to these dogs, no matter what. As we think about Dutch shelter, and many think they are overcrowded in Holland, the dogs here have an own paddock, warm and dry inside. Sometimes two dogs, but as said, inside and safe and dry. They are taken care of by many volunteers. They get daily walks, they get socialized, they have a playground, etc., etc. Dogs in Romania in so-called private shelters have not even 1% of that. They are safe from dog catchers and they are safe from people who want to poison them, but that's it. These dogs need to survive weeks of rain, 45 degrees plus, but also weeks of snow and minus 30 degrees, circumstances we cannot even imagine in Holland. Also a big problem is that these shelters are soon known in the town, and people dump their dogs frequently at Nelly's door. So for every dog that we can find a home for, 6 new ones will come in. It seems an endless problem, but there is one and only solution for this: sterilizing each and every dog. Sterilized dogs don't get new puppies, and so no puppies need to be dumped at her shelter. No new puppies mean Nelly will not find puppies on our way to work or to the shelter. And that's why we do Walk for Dogs 2017, to get money to sterilize and prevent puppies from even being born. So at the end, the private shelters hopefully will get less overcrowded and the dogs get a little more time and more quality time with the people that take care of them. And maybe one day Nelly can take a day off and do something for herself, something that I really hope for Nelly. I really hope you all will share this video again and help spreading the word of Walk for Dogs 2017. So please share, donate and follow us. Thanks again for watching, and see you soon.